everyone, and welcome back to our third installment of Faculty Focus. Our world-renowned, award-winning faculty are so excited to share their stories with you. This month, we are featuring Dr. Hualu Zhou. Dr. Zhou is an assistant professor of food chemistry at UGA's Griffin campus and one of the newest members of our faculty. Starting a new position is always an exciting time, but what's it like starting a new job as a professor at the University of Georgia? Dr. Zhou will tell us all about this, her research interests, and more. We hope you enjoy Faculty Focus with Dr. Hualu Zhou.
Hi, my name is Hualu Zhou, an assistant professor from the Food Science and Technology Department at University of Georgia Griffin campus. I joined UGA 2 months ago. That was in April, and my research is related to food chemistry.
What is your academic background and what was it like getting hired to UGA?
Thank you so much for your question. My academic background is close to food chemistry. My dad was actually a chef when I was young. He always encouraged me to learn more about the foods and cooking and how they can be combined to create delicious dishes. So when I went to college, I chose Nanchang University in China. It is not because Nanchang University is close to my hometown, but also it offered an excellent undergraduate program in food science and technology. I actually learned a lot and also had the chance to visit many local food companies during my undergrads. And I started to have interest about food chemistry. But sometimes I was confused by certain food science concept because I just trying to remember the knowledge points from the textbook and the professors. I did not know the underlying physical chemical basis. In this sense, I consulted many people for my career and the next step. I was convinced to go to study chemistry to help me know more about food chemistry. So I went to Xiamen University in China for my master's degree, which is also near my hometown. This was a 3-year master program, which was all about chemistry. After that, I eventually was back to food science to pursue my PhD degree, and I successfully obtained my PhD degree from the University of Massachusetts Amherst. My PhD thesis was about the gastrointestinal fate of inorganic and organic nanoparticles in foods. However, around 2019, with the help of Dr. David Julian Clemens, my PhD advisor, I had interest about plant-based foods. So I first studied the plant-based milks and later the plant-based eggs and meats during my postdoc appointments. Those projects made me love to be a professor and do food science research. So for the second part of your question, for the hiring process at UGA, I'm very willing to share my story. I felt myself ready to take next step after completing a 1-year postdoc at UMass Amherst, which I think is around May of last year, 2022. I started to pay attention for faculty job opportunities through websites like the Higher Ed job website. This is a very good one. And my PI and friends also kept me informed about the relevant openings if they receive some related emails. So in May last year, as soon as I entered the job market, I came across a faculty job posting from the UGA that caught my attention. This job description mentioned the need for candidates in food chemistry and working on the physical chemical properties of food ingredients, which aligned perfectly with my research background and interests. I promptly prepared all the requirement materials, including my CV, research statement, extension statement, diversity statement, and cover letter, and submitted them before the deadline by August. Following a period of anticipation, I received a Zoom interview until October. During the Zoom interview, I had the opportunity to engage with several professors and students who asked me a variety of questions. And then in the following day, I received the invitation for an on-site interview, which was very quick. In that on-site interview, I came to the University of Georgia and visited both Griffin and Athens campus. Over the course of 3 days, I had a busy schedule that including giving a 45 minutes job talk and engaging in discussions with many faculty members, students, and staffs. It was an intensive progress, but it allowed me to gain a comprehensive understanding of UGA's culture and values. 3 weeks later, I received an exciting news that I had been offered the position